Back again, guys. This is my Leave No Trace campaign video. It's a really important movement I think we all need to get behind, and a really important message that really needs to spread. There's a lot of us out there that are really passionate about being outdoors, wild camping especially, and here in the UK it's exceptionally difficult, and it's made even more difficult because, I mean, I'm looking around myself now and I'm going to spin the camera and show you, it's disgusting. It's disgusting what people do and what people leave behind. For me, leave no trace literally means leave no trace. So my campsite, when I'm wild camping, will look exactly as it did before I got there. If I have a fire, which I very often do, and I use for cooking mainly, so it's usually a very small fire, as soon as I'm finished cooking, I disperse the fire, I let it burn down, I extinguish it with water, I dig the surface over and turn it back, turn it back into the mud, and I cover it with grass, leaves and any of the debris on the floor to make it look natural again. Any litter is taken home, and I think that's pretty much it, isn't it? That's the basics. I thought I was going to have a little list of rants there, but that's the basics, isn't it? If you have a fire, make sure it's extinguished correctly, properly, and the ground looks as it did when you got there. If you have any litter with you, take it home. It's quite simple. And it's a shame because I'm really lucky to have a little woodland very close to where I live. It took me only a few minutes to get here on my bike. But the downside to that is it's very close for a lot of other people, and the majority of the time it's young kids that are getting the blame for it. And the sad truth is, it's not just kids. I know that because this area that I'm standing in now was a permanent camp for somebody. They were living here for months, and this is how they've left it. This was their home. So it wasn't just a spot that they turned up to and was never going to return to again, so they could just turn a blind eye to, which is what most people do. Ignorance is bliss. There was a guy living here. This was his home, and this is how he treats it. As I said, I've come down here literally with a bin bag just to try and clear a little bit, just to do my part. Because like I say, I like to come here quite a lot and use this area predominantly that I'm in. I've got my bike glove on just to protect my fingers a little bit, leather glove. I'd advise anyone that's going to do this sort of thing to do the same. And yeah, guys, I mean, if you go out wild camping, if you're new to it, sorry, I won't rustle the bag. If you're new to it, if you only follow one basic rule, one simple rule, it is that, isn't it? Leave no trace that you were there. Take everything that you took with you needs to go home with you. Anyway, I'll speed this up in the edit. I'm going to run round with this bin bag, and we'll see how little of a dent it puts in it, but how quickly I fill it up. So, cue the Benny Hill music. Come on, we've got work to do. Whoop. I mean, how long have we been going, guys? A couple of minutes? 2 or 3 minutes maybe? And I mean, bin bag's almost full. And I'm not even in the dirty part, you know? This is how terrible it is. I mean, I'm going to try and concentrate mainly on the plastic bottles and the cans and any plastic bags and that kind of thing. I mean, come on, we all know what they're coming down here hiding in the woods to do, right? Why can't you be the earth-loving, tree-hugging hippie type, rather than the smoke a joint and destroy everything type? But I found a tent peg, I'll keep that. I mean, they're bringing this stuff in obviously to build with it. But, I mean, there you go, guys. 5 minutes and I've pretty much filled that bag. I could probably get a bit more in there, but it's starting to split some sharp objects. So I don't want to overcram it. Know that I've got to trek about half a mile to the bin. Which, obviously, if you're doing this on the regular and it's only a small carrier bag, half a mile trek with a small carrier bag's not much, is it? And chances are, I mean, for me personally, if I was to walk here, I pass that bin on my way back. It's on a public footpath that, I mean, I head back out of the woodland that way, and I can sneak through my little path and onto a track. Thing is, that's what it's like I say, that's the sad thing. It's not that secret, because there's a lot of people that know that they can get into here, and obviously do. But I mean, come on. It's taken me 5 minutes to fill a bag. I've got another small carrier bag. I'm going to fill that one as well, because I could spend probably a week in here, several rolls of bin bags, not just individuals, and probably still wouldn't clear it all. Like I say, the broken glass over the other side where I collect my pine resin, it's like a gravel of broken glass. It's just disgusting. But let's all do our little bit. Let's get behind this leave no trace movement. Support a good cause. I mean, if we want to see a change, we've got to be the change, right? So leave no trace, guys. Catch you on the next one. All of that lovely brown liquid leaked. Struggling, I could have just undone the door.